Hi all. So I'm going to start with a little story again. About 3 years ago, I suffered from a really debilitating condition called interstitial cystitis. And this is a condition where you have unrelenting bladder urgency, frequency, and pain. And so I was in a place where I had tried everything. I had tried all the supplements, all the different kinds of doctors. I had been going to get cystoscopies. I had considered medication, but after reading the side effects, I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I was at the point where I'm like, if I don't get help or if something doesn't change, I am going to die. This pain is so intense. And so I had this realization one day. I'm sitting in my car outside of the hospital and I'm like, nobody is going to solve this for me. No doctor, no book. If this is going to get done, if I'm going to heal, then I have to do it myself. And this was a huge revelation for me. It came over me like this giant aha that transformed the course of my entire life. And with that came pressure to figure out how I was going to do that. And one thing that I did really well in that moment was, instead of, trying to force every answer possible and going down the Google rabbit hole, I gave my power over to God, my higher power, and I was just like, you know what, God, if you're there, please just send me some sort of sign, send me some sort of answer to help me. And this took the pressure off. And so what ended up happening was these podcasts, the correct doctors came into my life almost with ease. Within a month, I was on a much better track, and I had been suffering from this condition for over a decade. So the reason I share this story is because it's an example of the energy of this week. So from September 10th to 15th, the sun is in Human Design Gate 47, the gate of realization. And this is the energy for revelations that come in their own timing, and also the pressure to do something about them. So what can happen often in our minds is we get an idea and we're like, how is this going to come to fruition? How is this going to happen? I got to figure this out right now. And when we do that, we put a lot of pressure on our mind, and it makes it even harder for solutions to come in. So it's waiting for the correct timing and trusting that there is a higher power, or that the universe is magic and it's going to lead you to the right solution. However, if your mindset is poor, then it's going to happen a lot slower, or not at all, or the correct revelation is going to come in and you're not going to trust it. So this week you might have these big epiphanies, these ahas, right? And you feel like, I have to do something about them. I have to tell something or tell this to somebody. And for you, the best thing to do is trust your strategy and authority to lead you to the right solutions, to the right people to share this information with. So I have this gate in my chart, and because it's in my chart, it's a major part of my life purpose. The epiphanies and ahas I have are actually guiding my life's purpose. So something like this revelation I had in the car, that I am responsible for my own health, I cannot rely on anyone else to solve this problem for me, was a huge epiphany. And this is now what I teach in my life, is that we can take responsibility for our own health and well-being, and we can take our power back. So if you would like to take self-responsibility and know how to take your power back, I suggest booking a theta healing session with me, or a human design reading. A human design reading is a great way to understand how your energy works, so you can take your power back, so you can learn how to live a life that is in alignment with what you're here to do and who you are. All right, I think that's it for today. Have a good week.